Guys. So, the Academy has made a decision about Will Smith. And my mind is blown, and we're going to watch this video, and we're going to talk about it. The saga continues, the slap heard around the world. It's not over yet. So, yeah.
The Academy Board of Governors has made a decision on how to punish Oscar-winning actor Will Smith for slapping Chris Rock during last month's Oscar telecast. The board just released a statement and said that it has decided that for a period of 10 years, Will Smith will not be permitted to attend any events.
Okay, didn't see that coming. Didn't see 10 years coming.
I didn't know what the options were.
I didn't either. With us now is Patrick Gomez. He's the executive editor of Entertainment Weekly. What's the reaction?
You know, you mentioned that you didn't anticipate it, at least not for 10 years. I don't think any of us anticipated it would be a full 10 years. I will do a little shoulder brushing and say that that I did think that banning him from events was probably where we were going to land. Of course, that was before he resigned from the Academy, which is something that Will Smith did on his own in the days following the Academy Awards telecast, which this infamous slap happened at. So after he resigned, I kind of thought they may come back and say, okay, he's taken responsibility and that's going to be enough. But clearly they've decided that he's not going to be able to attend events for a full decade. And of course that means not attending the Oscars. It's traditional that he would have presented the Best Actress award in the following year's telecast, so we won't see that happen. But there's also many other events that happen throughout the year and in the weeks leading up to the Academy Awards. And then there's of course, the Governor's Ball afterwards. There's plenty of awards given out throughout the year that the Academy does. That's their big event. So this is definitely a hit in terms of things that you would normally see someone like Will Smith at over the next decade. It's going to have an impact, and it already has.
All right, CNN's entertainment correspondent Chloe Melas is with us now. Chloe, so 10 years, can't attend events. What's that mean for potential nominations in the future? He got to keep the Oscar. I don't think many people expected it would be revoked. What do we know about that?
No, I don't think that was ever on the table. There's so many other people out there that have done far more egregious things than slap somebody on the Oscar stage, as terrible as that was. But also, the Academy has not commented on whether or not this prevents him from ever being nominated in the future. And if he is nominated, for instance, his film Emancipation for Apple TV, which is getting so much buzz, there is no release date yet. What if he's nominated in the future? Does that mean that he just watches it from home like the rest of us? We're waiting to see what Will Smith is going to say about this.
I'm assuming that means he's going to be at home.
He said, I will accept whatever the consequences.
Yep, he said he will accept the consequences and respects the Academy's decision.
It did. But at the same time, though, I could have seen them doing something like this for ever, 10 years. In a way, I actually thought it was just going to be a blanket, expelled forever, not being able to ever be part of it again.
Point.
What's interesting to me, though, is that this decision took several hours to come out. So I'm wondering if there was any sort of a debate or a deadlock between the 54 Board of Governors. We know you will get that reporting for us if that exists.
That's probably true.
Thanks so much. Thanks for scrambling up here to give us this breaking news.
Yeah, it's probably like one of those court decisions where it's half of them wanted him to be banned for life probably, and the other half wanted 10 or 15 or whatever years. How do I feel about this? Yeah, most of us didn't think that his Oscar would be taken away from him. It's such a debate and it's such a discussion. Do I think this slap should ruin his career? I don't know. In my last video, I talked about how, I think I talked about it, but we're all fans of Will Smith. I've been a fan of his for many years. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Aladdin, and, Men in Black, all that stuff. And I really do like him, I did like him. But honestly, this slap, it really, I shouldn't say traumatized me, but it was alarming. It was. And then he had to cuss. That was uncalled for, personally, in my opinion. The whole thing was uncalled for, but my view of him has changed, I'm not gonna lie. And I would be surprised if certain future projects that he's associated with currently now and in the future are taken away from him. Like, I think this might be a huge blemish on his career. I don't know if it's going to ruin his career forever. I don't think it will ruin his career forever, but I think these kind of things haunt your career for a long time, and it's gonna be, you know, it's kind of like, it's like the opposite. It's kind of like if, it's like the thing that makes me think of, the closest thing I can think of, well, not closest thing, but like, you know how the Harry Potter actors are known for Harry Potter. You know, I feel like this is going to be what Will Smith is known for now, slapping Chris Rock on the Oscar stage. And I mean, yes, some people are probably like, who cares, like, whatever, like, you know, it's over, it's done with, you know, like, some people are probably going to be like, yes, you know, he should have been banned for life, like that woman said. I mean, in some ways, I think he should have been banned for longer than 10 years. And I'm assuming that a lot of people are going to be surprised that it's only 10 years. I mean, I'm glad there were consequences, though, you know? Because the fact that he was still allowed to sit there and receive his Oscar after the slap and everything, and then go out to a party afterwards, like, that's not okay. Like, I mean, I get that he's probably going through hell right now, you know? But that doesn't change the fact that you need to suffer some consequences because you did something bad. I mean, I get that there are other actors or producers or like Harvey Weinstein, people like that who've done also other horrible things, and they aren't punished. I mean, I don't know if any of Harvey Weinstein, I don't know, but am I surprised? What did I think was going to happen? I think I was hoping for either a ban for a certain amount of years, which is what we got, or I was hoping for his Oscar to be taken away. But I didn't think that was going to happen because, you know, it's something that's voted on, and of course this was voted on, but I don't know, I mean, but at the same time, does it really affect his career as much as we think? I mean, yes, technically he's banned from the Oscars for 10 years and probably all the other Academy events like they said in this video, but at the same time, I mean, it's not like he's like one of those actors that's always nominated for Oscars and Golden Globes and stuff. Like, I'm pretty sure this was his first nomination and first win, so I guess if it was like Leonardo DiCaprio, for example, if it was Leonardo DiCaprio, who I love so much, if it was him getting banned, I think that would affect his career more because he's an amazing actor. He's like up there, you know, at least I think he is personally. But I think I'm surprised. Part of me wanted it to be a longer thing, like the woman said on this video. Like, part of me wanted it to be like a lifelong ban. But part of me is also like, I think this will teach him a lesson. I think it'll teach other comedians and celebrities alike that, you know, I'm not saying that Chris Rock should learn something because I still commend Chris Rock for his actions. He was, I mean, yes, the joke wasn't it wasn't tasteful, but it wasn't warranted by a slap in the face like that. No, or getting cussed out. Like, it's, and I mean, some people think that Jada is responsible for the slap. I don't think she's innocent in it, but I mean, who knows what's going on in their marriage. I'm not going to touch that with a 10-foot pole, but we all make mistakes, but I'm glad that they're punishing him in some capacity, and I would be surprised if projects he's involved in right now or in the future aren't blemished by this. And I mean, it's like a lot of other, it's like the cancel culture. I'm not saying he's canceled, but a lot of celebrities have been canceled for less, to be fair. And it's been definitely a blemish to their careers. So let's look at some comments, shall we? Why is this so... Did I like... Oh god. Oh no. Chloe's missing the point. If you are so entitled and untouchable that you can slap someone in front of a theater of people and millions on television, you deserve a lot more than being banned. It's just not just the act of assault, but the brazen impunity that he, his wife, and his son felt entitled to. This requires real consequences. That's kind of true. Like, I do think that something beyond this should have maybe happened. I mean, of course, he didn't, like, I mean, I said in my other video, like, if Chris Rock would have been, like, on the floor unconscious with brain damage or something serious, like a serious injury, then yeah, but it's a gray area. I don't know. Will's marriage is open to everything except jokes. Will Smith's outrageous and brutal incident shows his inner character of idiocy and lack of judgment. There is no place to such a bizarre incident in any civilized society. He should at least be charged and sued for his actions. I think either people think I think people are either going to be like, this is not enough, Exhibit A, these comments, or they're going to be like, okay, that works, like, that's enough punishment for it. It'll be, like, it's, you know, fair amount of punishment. I mean, I think I'm gonna have to let this marinate in my brain and process this whole thing and talk to other people about it. But right now, I'm happy with the consequences, but at the same time, we'll see what the future holds, because part of me is happy and part of me, I just wonder what the other ideas were for his consequences. But I'm also glad that he's accepted the consequences of his actions and respects the Academy's decision. So, what do you guys think? Are you happy about this decision? Do you care at all about this situation still? I mean, it's still something I think about occasionally, and it definitely, I shouldn't say traumatized, but it shook me for sure. And I'm just glad that they made a decision and that there's some consequences to his actions. Should there be more consequences? Perhaps. But I also kind of respect Chris Rock for not pressing charges against Will Smith. I think that shows that Chris is the kind of person that doesn't hold grudges, and he just wants to move on from it. I think partially because it was so out of nowhere. Like, I didn't expect it. But yeah, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. As always, like this video if you liked it. Thank you so much for watching as always. I love you guys so very much. Subscribe. I'm doing a giveaway this month, and it might be including, that's not a phrase. It might have Spider-Man as part of it. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.